Hello, my dear students. You see, we are doing turnover ratios. Rather, we have completed all the turnover ratios. I mean, debtors turnover ratio, stock turnover ratio, working capital turnover ratio, and also payables turnover ratio or creditors turnover ratio. That was merely a discussion in detail to make the concept clear to you. I am now going to take some practical problems on these ratios so that the concept is permanently established in your mind and you do not commit any mistake in making the calculations which are required. Before I start with practical problems, I may also let you know, sometimes you may have to draw some graphs in order to indicate the turnover ratios. Generally, the managers, marketing managers or sales managers, they keep a graph of turnover ratios in their offices. What they indicate is, I am going to show it here, the graph of turnover ratios. It goes like this. Here they measure years. In 20 say this turnover ratio is on debtors turnover ratio. This is debtors turnover ratio. In the year 2012, it was this much, indicating that it was 10. In 13, it went up to 15. So this is 15. Then your 14, it came down to 12.5. Then in 2015, the manager took great care to see that the turnover increases and it went up to 20. Now, here is this graph which starts from here, from 0, so it goes like this and then like this, then it comes down and again goes like this. This is debtors turnover ratio, which indicates the progress of turnover ratios, and you know the increasing turnover ratio is always good. So it is now, it was showing increasing turnover ratios up to 2013, then it slightly came down and the sales manager became cautious. Then they took care of this and it again went up, hoping that in 2016 it will further go up. Similarly, if the ratio is going down, similarly the stock turnover ratio can also be depicted. Stock turnover ratio can also be depicted in the same way. If the ratio is going down, then the graph will show a declining trend. So it was in 2012, it was 20, then it came down to 15, then it came down to 10, and then further came down to, that means it is showing a declining trend. A declining trend, it means it is a very dangerous thing. If the turnover ratio continues to be like that, what does it mean? Debtors turnover ratio going down and down and down. This means the debtors are not good. Debtors are not good. They are not coming forward to make the payments. Similarly, if the stock turnover ratio is going down, that shows that the stock is not efficiently converted into sales and effectively converted into sales, it takes a very long time to convert the stock into sales. The stocks are piling up in our godams. So this is how you can show the graph of the turnover ratios if ever it is asked to you. And now we come to the practical problems. I have listed some practical problems. Such questions are asked in the examination, and there is a chance of getting full marks out of this. Here is the first one on debtors, and this is the total revenue from operations 12 lakh rupees. Credit revenue is 3 times the cash revenue. Average debtors are 60,000. Find debtors turnover. This is the first type of question. Second type of questions may be like this, that debtors turnover ratio, it is already given to you. Here you had to find it out. Here it is already given to you. Along with this, you are given credit revenue from operations 5 lakhs. Now you have to find out closing debtors. You have to find out closing debtors, or you have to find out opening, or you have to find out both opening and closing debtors when you are given either of these 3 options. Find out closing debtors such that the closing debtors are 2,000 more than the opening debtors. Find out the closing debtors such that the closing debtors are 3 times the opening debtors. Find out the closing debtors such that the closing debtors are 3 times more than the opening debtors. Now mind this is not the same thing. This is 3 times the opening debtors. This is 3 times more than. This is very important addition to it, and it makes difference. And third option is same thing which is given above, but collection period will be given to you instead of debtors turnover ratio. Instead of this ratio, you will be given selection period. The rest of the items will be the same. How to go ahead with this? Let us take these 3 situations in debtors turnover ratio, and then we will proceed further to some more problems of this type. So I take the first one. In the first case, first of all I want to tell you, in this case you are given total revenue. Total revenue is, what is total revenue? It is total sale, and total sale is a combination of, you see, total sale or total revenue is equal to cash sale plus credit sale. Net total sale is equal to cash sale plus credit sale. Now we need, when we want to calculate debtors turnover ratio, we do not need total sale. We do not need cash sale. What we need is credit sale. This is the total of the 2. We have to find out what is credit sale when this one is given to you. We are given total sale 12 lakhs. Credit sale is 3 times the cash sale. Now credit sale is not directly given, it is indirectly given. The proportion between credit sale and cash sale is given. Now how to proceed?